welcome to Delightful, Delicious, Delovely. My name is Christina Lees, and today I am going to be making a vegan, I think it's always vegan though, Ayurveda Kitchari. Ayurveda Kitchari. Ayurvedic is a sort of diet that can, everyone's broken down into one of three types. That's not important though. What Kitchari is meant to be a cleanse or a detox, and traditionally it consists of ghee, which is butter with the fat removed, basmati rice or some sort of a rice, and mung beans typically, which are little green peas, look tiny little hard peas, or split mung beans. They can be yellow, they can be green. And you eat it exclusively, solamente, you eat it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for 1 to 7 days. And it's meant to totally calm your digestive system and maybe lose a little weight, and it's supposed to be calming and good and just really detoxify and remove any irritations and stuff that might be in your digestive tract. I started with a cup and a half each of whole mung beans, green mung beans, and whole and half split mung beans. I have a fuck ton, and I'm a little bit concerned because I soak the mung beans, which you do because it breaks down the things in them that make you fart, and it makes it even easier to digest if it's been soaked. You can quick soak them by boiling some water and putting them in the water and letting them sit for an hour or two in boiling water and then draining them. That's a quick soak. I soaked mine on the counter for a day and then in the fridge for a day, and they absorbed in quite a lot of water. So I don't think I'm going to need as much water in this dish as I might, and I'm not super savvy with this bad boy, so I'm winging it. I'm also going to add, because I'm trying to lose a little weight before my 53rd birthday in the middle of February, I'm going to add a lot of vegetables to this, which I don't think is traditional. I'm going to add a large sweet potato, 5 small turnips, and 5 small golden beets that I chopped up. Some theorists, some Ayurvedic cooks don't believe in using onion and garlic for this dish because onion and garlic are stimulating, and that's sort of the counter to what we want here. I'm also going to add, by the way, 5 ounces of baby kale. I'm going crazy. I'm adding the whole kitchen sink in here. I hope it even fits. So what I'm starting with now is I have to put in about a tablespoon or so, easy for me to say, of coconut oil. It's hard as a rock. Okay, I'm back. I managed to dislodge about what amounts to about a tablespoon and a half of coconut oil. And I'm going to add 1 onion chopped to that. And I'm going to saute it a bit. This Instant Pot is pretty hot. Hang on. Okay. Also going to add, I'm going to add the spices to this now. I'm going to add the garlic after. These spices, I'm going to use a tablespoon each of, this is ground cumin, a tablespoon of ground coriander, a tablespoon of ground mustard seeds, easy for me to say, this is hard to open. I love this little old school container, it's so cute. I'm going to add a tablespoon of turmeric, I don't know which one, how you say that shit. A little heavier on that, maybe a heaping tablespoon, because turmeric is good for you. Tablespoon of black pepper. Tablespoon of pink Himalayan salt. Tablespoon of Fenugreek powder, which you can get it on Amazon. There's no salt everywhere. You can get it on Amazon or at an ethnic market near you. If you don't have it, don't want to bother getting it because you'll never use it again, just skip it. I'm adding it. And another spice along that line is Asafoetida. Asafoetida is an Indian spice. It's very stinky. I'm only going to put a pinch of this stuff in there. It's more than a pinch. It's about a 1/4 teaspoon I'm putting in there of that stuff. Oh, I'm going to add a little bit of tomato too because I happen to have it. Oh my goodness. while these are heating up, I want to point out, I'll point it out multiple times, I love it. I didn't find out until my ripe old age of 52 that the best way to store fresh herbs, whether this is cilantro or basil or parsley or mint or dill or whatever, I used to rinse it and then wrap it in a paper towel and put it in the crisper, and it would go limp and gross in a couple days. Put it in a glass of ice water in the fridge. This lasts like 2 weeks. It's been lasting. If you want to make it even last any longer, I hear if you put a Ziploc bag over it, an elastic bandit around here, it will last even longer. So pleased with that. If you also don't know, if you wrap celery in foil, it'll stay for like a month and a half, crisp and awesome, just wrapped in foil. Can't believe I didn't always know that. Alrighty, to this I'm adding, this is about 6 cloves of garlic that I minced. Alright, now I'm going to add a can of light coconut milk, a 15-ounce can of light coconut milk. I'm going to, I forgot the ginger, that's a drag, but it's not too late. So I'm going to add, where's my spoon? I'm going to go heavy-handed with this ginger, I just don't need to cook it. I'm going to add a lot. I'm going to add 6 tablespoons. That's a crazy lot, but I don't care, I'm going for it. Okay, I really hope that this works out, because if it doesn't, you'll never know, because I won't post it. But I'll have, again, a fuck ton of this stuff to eat if I'm not careful. All right, while this is heating up, I would like to also observe, I read something recently that Apple has admitted to slowing down older phones. I guess they can do that when you upgrade your firmware, and they put things in there that make your older phone models run slower. I don't know if it's just the power of suggestion or not, but now if I try to open up my camera, it takes 30 seconds to open. Apps take 30 seconds. It's infuriatingly slow. It makes me mental. And I love my iPhone, and I really want the 10 because it's got a beautiful camera on it. But I really resent this whole, fucking with us and making the phones slower and pretending it's for our own good, that somehow they're stopping the phones from dying faster. And the good news to us is that they've lowered the cost of new batteries. So yeah, your phone's slower and everything takes longer, but batteries no longer cost $80, they only cost $30. Fuck you, I say to that. I think it's horse shit, but okay, so let's see what else I have to add. I'm going to add, wait, it's boiling. So, alright, I'm going to get into it here. Here's what I'm adding. This right here, this is a crazy experiment I'm making here. This is 1 big sweet potato and 1 small tomato diced. This is, as I said earlier, this is 5 turnips, small turnips, and 5 small golden beets diced. I'll try to get away, little guy. This is going to be at capacity, I think. I'm going to add this package of baby kale. It's 5 ounces of baby kale. Ooh, this is crazy. He's never going to fit all this stuff. So all I really have left is this 2 cups of rice and the mung beans. Now, the mung beans have been soaking, as I said. Look how big this container is. It's chock full to the brim with mung beans. Whoops. Half of them are split, half of them are whole. Okay, I'm going to dump them in here. I'll weigh down that kale. Wow. I guess traditionally this should be made with the rice right in here too. I think that my rice is going to swell in size, and this is too full, I think. I don't want to blow the thing up. How much can you go in here? Man, oh man, I think I went nuts. Why did I make so much? What's wrong with me? I can't eat this much kitchari by myself. It's nuts. All right. To this, I'm going to add. Where is my measuring cup? Oh, there it is, with the rice in it. I'm definitely not cooking the rice in here, too. I'm going to cook the rice separately, which is actually better because then I can control how much of this starch that I eat on my restricted calorie diet. Right back. Okay, I'm back. This is 2 cups of water. Didn't increase the depth of that at all. This is 4 cups of water. Still doesn't look any more full. What are you Instant Pot experts out there thinking? You're watching me and you're laughing at me. All right, that's all I can do. That was 6 cups of water that I just added. I'm gonna put the top on this motherfucker. I'm going to put it on manual. For 10 minutes with it sealed. Allegedly, this is going to work. Part of me believes it will. Yesterday, I steamed a gigantic sweet potato in here. It was a 5 minutes to steam it. Just, I mean, it's giant. 5 minutes is sort of a lie in that it takes like 5 minutes for it to get up to temperature and get the whole pressure situation happening. Then 5 minutes cooking like that. Then you have to let it decompress naturally. It probably takes 15 or 20 minutes more. But, I mean, that's how long it would take to bake a potato. Actually longer. It was a really big potato. And it was completely, beautifully steamed. Okay, well, wish me luck. In 10 minutes I'll come back and we'll open this fucker up and see what we got in there. Okay, it's the moment of truth. I made the rice separately. A nice secret or a nice trick that I use when I'm making rice is, first of all, I added about a teaspoon of cumin seeds and about 6 or 7 green cardamom pods. This and it smells like an Indian restaurant. It's so great. But anyway, when you lid your rice and lower the heat to steam it, if you wrap the lid with a kitchen towel, it creates a better seal and it creates a fluffier rice. Just be careful that your towel does not catch on fire. I'm going to get rid of this. Hang on a second. Okay, 10 minutes on manual. I'm going to vent it. That's going to take a minute too, so I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. And once it stops venting, this little red button back here goes back in, and that means it's safe to open this thing. Okay, truly the moment of truth. Also, when you open these, be careful of steam burns. Wow. Will you look at that? Looks promising. Oh, yeah. Let me dig down in there and get the root vegetables out. Oh, this is awesome. Wow, that's incredible. The only thing that's more incredible is that I just made 6 quarts of Kitchari. I foresee some freezing going on. And let me show you, if you haven't seen it before, let me show you my little freezing secret. Hold on one second. Okay, I'm back. What I do is I put things in a Ziploc bag and I mark what it is. And I lay them on a cooking sheet on top of each other like that. They are completely flat. And that's a boatload of food. This is a bunch of my beet soup and a bunch of leftover Hoppin' John and collard greens that I store on the little flat, little shelfie in my freezer. I'll be right back. Okay. All right. I'm saying that was the correct ratio of water for this quantity of everything that I did. I acknowledge this is a massive quantity. So it would either feed a large family doing a Kitchari cleanse for a week, or you can freeze a bunch. And I'm actually just kind of astonished at how successful this was. And you saw it was 10 minutes. It took longer than 10 minutes. It took probably 10 minutes to get up to the heat and pressure. Ladies, my girl dogs. It took probably 10 minutes to get to heat and pressure, then 10 minutes of cooking, and then probably maybe another 5 or 10 minutes to decompress. So what's that, 25 minutes total? That's pretty fantastic. And I'm guessing you wouldn't even have to soak the beans if you didn't have the time to or forgot to, because this Instant Pot is so friggin' amazing. I paid $100 for this. It is a combination. It can saute. Ladies. It can saute. It's a rice cooker. It's a steam cooker. It's a slow cooker. It's a pressure cooker. And it says egg and cake on here too, and soup and broth and meat and stew. You can brown stuff right in the surface as you saw me do earlier. It just does everything. You can get rid of your pressure cooker. You can get rid of your rice cooker. You can get rid of one of your slow cookers. I have like 8, but I'm just obsessed with slow cookers. But now I'm obsessed with this. And yeah, it's really the speed that's amazing. The charm of the slow cooker is you can start it before you go to work and come back and it's ready for you. This just happened in half an hour. Like, it takes that long to cook rice on the stove. So I'm going to link below a couple of the articles that I found about this Ayurveda Kitchari and the Kitchari cleanse. Again, I think typically it's just the rice would have been cooked in here too with this, and it's rice and mung beans and spices solamente, but I added a bunch of vegetables to ratchet up the veggie to bean ratio so that it would be lighter. Ladies, do you want to see who these ladies are? Moxie, come here. My Moxie lady, she's very delighted. She's like 8 years old. Are you 8 or 9, honey? She's never been very playful until come here, Hayden. Come here, you crazy pants. Until I fostered this crazy girl, Hayden, and she makes my kids play. She got my 12-year-old Dexter playing tug of war. She's never played tug of war with another dog. That was with me. Never played with a dog before until he met her. So I decided to keep her. Oh, you're stuck in my microphone. Oh no, hold on. I hope you can still hear me. She made my old dogs feel young again, so I decided to keep her. But then now make a racket. I'm rambling. This was a huge success. This is a huge quantity. So again, I'll link some articles below to explain what the cleanse is, and some you'll see on those links other people's recipes for this that vary pretty extensively. Mostly don't have so many vegetables in them as mine. I'm just I was so sure it wasn't going to work, and I'd have like a giant quantity of food that I had to throw away, and I don't. Now I have a yummy dinner, so that's it. This is my Instagram and my Twitter handles. Please subscribe. Give me a thumbs up if you like it. Give me a thumbs down, I guess, if you don't like it, but I hope you like it. Please share the links with your friends, and you can follow me on Instagram. Instagram is not just the food. I do my career, my dogs, my photography, my things I find funny. It's kind of a mishmash of all things in my life. And that's it. Okay, thanks for coming. Until next time. This is my Ayurveda Kitchari. Now Dexter's here too. That's him back there. All right, bye-bye. Sorry, I forgot. So I would serve this with rice. You could mix the rice in here now if you wanted to, and it would soak up all that yummy stewed juice. But cilantro, some fresh cilantro. I should put fresh cilantro in here. I might mix some in just right this second. Watch me do this. Just mix it right in. But definitely garnish it heavily with cilantro if you're one of the many that like cilantro. If you don't like cilantro, don't use cilantro. And maybe a little squeeze of lime wouldn't hurt. But this is a big pot of vegan, yummy Indian goodness. And with that, I will let you go. Bye-bye.